In this video, we are going to install VirtualBox and talk a little bit about its configuration. So VirtualBox is made by Oracle. It is free and open source. You can go right here to virtualbox.org, which is the site I'm on. And my system is a Windows 10 professional system, so I'm going to install VirtualBox for Windows host. You can also install it on OS X, Linux, and Solaris. And this is a very good platform if you want to do testing of different operating systems or test your exploits if you're doing penetration testing, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and select Windows host here since I have a Windows 10 platform. I'm going to download that one. You see right here it's downloading. When it is finished downloading, we will go ahead and install it. And there's a couple things I want to point out during the install. For the most part, it's pretty straightforward though. Now that it has finished downloading, you can just double click on it to install it. It'll walk you through the wizard. You can click on next. Go ahead and click on next here. By default, it goes into the program files Oracle VirtualBox directory. You can go ahead and allow it to set up all these options here. And here's a little message about the networking. Oracle does install something on your network interface card, so it may cause your network connection to drop temporarily. It usually does not, but there is a warning. So go ahead and click on yes here. Install. Go ahead and click on yes there. And you'll see when it's finished installing, you should see a icon pop up right there. It looks like it's almost done. We can go ahead and click on finish here. And it is running right here. And this is what it looks like. In the next video, we will add an Ubuntu virtual machine to VirtualBox. Right now, we just have VirtualBox running with no virtual machines. To add virtual machines, there's a couple different ways. You can add an existing virtual machine, or you can create a new one. And we will walk through that in the next video. You can also import a virtual machine from a different format. The thing I wanted to talk to you about briefly is the networking. This is a commonly misunderstood concept with virtualization. So if I look at my network properties here, I'm going to go look at the properties. So I'm on the Wi-Fi adapter. That's okay. I'm going to go look at the NIC properties. So the adapter options is what we want. If I look at the adapter options, currently I'm using Wi-Fi, which is okay. If I go to properties, what you'll see is right here this VirtualBox NDIS 6 bridge network driver. So this is required to be turned on in order for the virtual machine that you set up to use this particular NIC. One of the things a lot of people misunderstand is if I want to use a virtual machine in bridged mode, I do not have to have anything else here checked for the network. I can deselect everything here except the VirtualBox bridged network driver. So this will allow the virtual machine to connect to the network through the host network card, but the host itself will not be able to use that network card because we've turned off all the services for that host. The same concept applies to VMware Bridge Protocol. I point this out because if you're doing a test on an environment and you only want to put your virtual machine on the network, you need to deselect everything but the bridged network driver for that virtual machine. If you are using NAT, or network address translation, then of course the host machine has to be on the network. And really the only thing you need for that typically is IP version 4. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. The next video in this series will cover installing Ubuntu on VirtualBox. box.